717 Casey Family Options Funerals and Cremation, serving Kenosha and the surrounding area for these many years, and the man who runs it all and keeps tabs on Larry Palmer. Steve Casey is here. Steve, good morning.
That was a classic.
That is a classic. My Little Pony.
Exactly. The other one that I get a lot of response on is selling tickets to Lenny Palmer's cremation.
You get a lot of play on that one, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have to buy a bigger crematory. We've sold out already. We're bringing in bleachers.
Might have to do a second show.
A second showing. Well, there's certainly time for a second showing because it's going to take about a week for the fire to go out.
Oh my goodness! I'm going to hear about that in about a half an hour.
I'm sure you will.
Let's talk Casey Family Options Funerals and Cremations, sir.
Casey Family Options Funerals and Cremations, conveniently located at 3016 75th Street. Next door is my son's pre-planning center. We pre-plan funerals there at 3020 75th Street. Phone number 262-653-0667. We've got a nice website, posts all of our prices. Very attractive Facebook page, as I'm told.
As you're told. Oh, it is. I can tell you right now, it is. It's swell. Let me just put it that way.
Paul does a wonderful job. Are we on Twitter? Are we on TikTok? Any of that other
You've got to talk to Paul about that one. I'm not sure what else you're on, but I know you're on Facebook. All kinds of good stuff. A daily affirmation.
There we
good
go.
information there, Steve.
Yeah, very good. Hey, we talk a lot about pre-planning of funerals, and we've been talking about this for years, and certainly the benefits of pre-planning. But there's a benefit that very few people realize when you pre-plan and prepay with Casey Family Options. Now, there's a benefit through the insurance company that we offer. When you pre-plan a funeral, we sell you a burial insurance policy. And if it's the insurance policy we're using now, what happens is if you are pre-planned and prepaid with us and you experience the death of a child or a grandchild, Casey Family Options will provide you up to a credit of $3,000 towards the final expenses of your child or grandchild, which is something that not any other funeral home does in the area that I'm aware of. It's a benefit offered through our burial insurance company, and it really does provide you peace of mind. Now, pre-planning itself provides peace of mind and comfort knowing that things are going to be handled the way you want them handled. And not only that, but our price guarantee comes into play where if you prepay at today's prices, it will never cost you anything more when a death takes place. So that's a big advantage there. But now with this other advantage with the insurance company we're using, you actually receive a credit of $3,000 towards your child's death or your grandchild's death, which is a real benefit.
Yeah, and hopefully you never have to use that, but what a great benefit that is. And, I'm trying to think of a reason not to pre-plan your funeral, and I'm not coming up with one, Steve. There's just so many good aspects to doing that.
Well, and financially it makes a lot of sense from the standpoint that your family doesn't have to make any decisions when the time comes. I mean, certainly we incorporate family into the decisions that are made when a death takes place. But when things are pre-planned, it provides you a benchmark or a framework of the things that you want for your family as well. And
it gives your family a little
talk about things like this.
Absolutely, in that time, and it gives your family a little breathing room to take all of this situation in. Another great benefit, we talked about this before, is that it's transferable.
Well, absolutely. In many cases, families, in their 50s or 60s will pre-plan a funeral and then move to Florida, move to Arizona, and decide they're not ever coming back to the Midwest. Well, when you pre-plan a funeral and prepay it, that money is 100% transferable. It can transfer to any funeral home in the country. And that's happened, in the past. And likewise, if you've got a funeral planned at another funeral home, and you'd like to transfer it to an existing funeral home, Casey Family Options or otherwise, you can certainly transfer those as well. And this is the one financial vehicle that is 100%, transferable and completely portable. So that's a big plus as well.
And it's all about pre-planning. You got to get it done. Casey, Family Options, Funerals and Cremation. Steve, how do we find out more?
Give me a call at 262-653-0667. If the black van is parked near the sign in front, that means I'm inside. Stop in for your free cup of coffee.
Yeah.
my mother went to Florida, so now I guess
plenty of coffee.
We got plenty of coffee. Don't worry about it. So
all right.
Stop in anytime you want.
Casey,
if I'm able to sit and chat with you, I certainly will.
And maybe a Cyclops donut or two in that mix. It's Steve,
Well,
Casey.
that's a whole other story.
That's a whole nother story. Casey, Family Options. Steve, thanks so much. Have a great rest of the week. And Monday morning, we're back at it, all right?
Sounds great, my friends. Thank you.